Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of Fettylations. I'm here with the boy, none other than.
It's Edwin here, bro.
So it was supposed to be Edwin, Cameron, and Ricky, but Cameron and Ricky got stuck in traffic. There was a car crash somewhere in Philadelphia. They are on their way, but we don't not quite sure if they're gonna make it. But we're gonna carry on regardless. Today we're going to be talking about how important it is to have a beautiful woman as your significant other, and in terms of contributing to your status in society. Is it important? Edwin, what are your thoughts?
I'd say like most guys, bro, like it is important in a way. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. Like,
Why do you say that?
I just say that because like it's just a thing of like when you're out there, man, like it's like when you're out there in the world and you're walking alongside, you want to be seen as like the picture perfect family.
Yeah.
You want to be like you want to be
Yeah, you want to look good with your wife.
yeah.
And they always want to be showed off, and you want something worth showing off.
Yeah, you want something worth showing off.
Yeah. But my question to you is, do you automatically respect a nigga more when he has a pretty chick, or does it have nothing to do with what type of chick he has?
For me, it's like when you see a guy has a pretty chick, it's like, it's what you attract. You see what I'm saying? So clearly you put in the work and you got like the things you have is always like what you work for. So if you attract that type of lady to you, you're clearly a man of like some type of in worthy of my respect. Not my respect, but in worthy of some respect.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. But then how toxic is that for some betas, bro? Because, some guys think that, I can never do better than this girl. So when they get this girl, they will take any type of nonsense that's thrown their way. Whereas a girl is literally chilling with their ex, sleeping at her ex's house.
Yeah.
And, they'll just take it because they're like, dude, I will never do better. I get all the respect, all the hype, all the love from this chick. If I lose her, I'm nothing. So how toxic does it get?
It is very toxic, bro, because I believe like what you tolerate is how much they'll disrespect you. So if you let her do certain things to you, like let's say she goes out, right, and then she doesn't text you like throughout the night, she comes back the next day with no need for explanation. And then you just leave it, you're like, okay, I understand, you went out with your friends.
Yeah.
And you don't like say, okay, where were you?
Yeah.
She doesn't think like you deserve that. Then the next time it's going to be something worse. She's going to plan a trip away with her friends. She's not going to tell you. It's just going to boil and boil. So what you tolerate is what like you're giving them, okay, you're allowed to do this, you're allowed to do that. You see what I'm saying?
And it's also about how much you value yourself, right?
Yeah.
How much you can take and what your acceptance level is. But, sometimes all that shit, bro, it means nothing when you know how the real world works.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know that this girl is literally the gateway to everything in your life.
That's very true. I'm not gonna lie.
If you hang on to, like, how much... Let's say you were dating Riri, bro.
Yeah.
Let's say you were dating Riri. Like, this is not realistic, but let's just, like, hypothetically you were dating Riri and she was hanging out with Drake. You know Drake.
Yeah.
She was hanging out with Chris. Fucking ASAP, bro. And would you be... You know what comes with Riri, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone you ever knew would respect the fuck out of her. So would you stay with her?
Bro, like for me, number one is trust, bro. So I understand her chilling, dude, like as an artist, especially at that level, bro. And when you get to that like level of fame, it's about networking, who you know, who you with. So if she's hanging out with those people just as a acquaintance to network and build her name up, build my name up in some way, and like they're all networking together to get themselves up. But let's say now there's no communication, so now she's just leaves the house. The next thing you see, there's no context, shade room post. Riri spotted with Drake.
Yeah.
Riri spotted leaving Drake's house at 1 a.m.
Yeah, and it's also about how it makes you look. Yeah. She has to respect you. Yeah.
She didn't tell me that. The world doesn't know. And then now it's like, oh nah. She letting her push you over, bro. It's like,
I get that, bro. Because even with a lot of girls that I've been with, I automatically rule them out and I stop taking them seriously the minute that they focus more on what other people are thinking about our relationship than what it is actually going on.
Yeah.
Like, I understand to some extent, bro. I understand to some extent that I can't be out here embarrassing you, posting 3 girls at a time when I'm with you. But if you know why I'm with those girls, it shouldn't matter. Like, I spoke to you about it, you were okay with it,
Yeah.
and now that I'm posting about it, all of a sudden you have a problem with it now,
Yeah,
just because other people are seeing it, and now you seem like an idiot. But that's not the case. It's what's happening between me and you. You know why I'm there. It's just, you have to trust me though. But you know, she does trust me, but it's the rep thing though. It's how you're seen as her, and like, bro, that's what matters to me.
Yeah, it's just communication and trust, bro. That's all it comes down to, bro. Because like everyone else can talk, but like if we're not communicating and I'm getting humiliated, that's a different story. But if we're communicating and then they post that, then I'll be like, nah, there's no need for me to feel insecure because I know.
Would you address it?
Huh?
Would you address it?
Not if she told me before. Like if she said I'm gonna be at a friend's house till this time and this is what's happening. We can have a like thing is like, okay, if I don't want you to go and you fight me on this, like you say I don't want you to go, and then you like go, like you just go by yourself, right? And then now I see the post. I said you agreed that when you're not gonna go, then I just see it. Then I'll address it. But if we spoke about it and like, nah, it's a party, you can go have your fun. Yeah. But it's like you need to know that the trust is there. Once I lose the trust, then there's no point for me.
But like, would you let you go out without you? And would you let her wear whatever the fuck she wants? And we know what that means. You see, I've never thought about these things because I've never actually taken the time to actually take a relationship seriously and tell myself like, listen, I'm gonna take this girl seriously. So I've never thought about these things because I don't want to think about these things. To be honest, I got more important things to be thinking about, like getting a bag and shit like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's very true.
Because those things, it's so small and you seem so petty. And you seem like an absolute insecure little fuck, but you're coming from a good place.
Yeah, you're coming from a good place.
But like, I don't know if I would have a problem with it or not. Would you?
Nah, bro. For me, it's like I don't like it. If I'm with a girl, bro, I don't like it when she's too friendly, bro. Like,
yeah, no, I'm talking about she's wearing a cheetah dress that is like up to here and it's showing a whole lot of skin, and she's going out with the girls. And you know she's going out with the girl. She's communicated. She's asked you a week before. She didn't say what she was going to wear because you're not going to ask her what you're going to wear.
Ask her what you know.
And then as she's about to leave, bro, she's wearing a cheetah dress that is like up to her fucking thighs.
Yeah.
Bro. What do you say? How do you navigate?
Bro, if she does that and she's the whole night, the girls are dancing on top of each other. Just the girls.
You're not there. Let's get that.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm not there, but
Yeah.
this is what you hope, that she goes there and then she's just dancing with the girls in the section that they booked out. You hope that she just goes there and starts dancing with a bunch of girls, right?
Yeah.
But the problem comes in when the first nigga approaches. He's like, she gives him the conversation, and then boom. Why did he come up to you? Because he got that vibe from me. He got that, okay, you dress seductively and stuff like that.
But some girls would argue that they dress like that for themselves.
Nah, they do dress. They can dress like that for themselves. They can say that, but like when a guy sees it, it's gonna be like, you're attracting me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like you're dressing like that for yourself. Because like even with the makeup thing, some guys like that, some guys don't.
But shouldn't you trust her enough to take that attention and just like not use it in a way that would embarrass you almost?
Yeah. No, but for me, that attention's always like, how do you take it on? Like you know like the conversations that you have when you're interested and when you're not interested.
Yeah.
If it's just you came up to me, blah blah blah.
If you explain that to her, it's gonna come off as if you're insecure, like some niggas are gonna take your place. Because regardless of what she wears, let's be honest, niggas will approach anything that has a pulse.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know,
That's facts.
But then I understand if she's wearing what she's wearing, she's in the top 1% now. She's definitely 10 guys will be there in 10 minutes. Let's get that straight. 10
She
guys
get like 20 drinks out of them.
Exactly. Now, do you trust? Would you like? Trust is obviously important, but there's a level of trust that you can have with anyone. The person you trust the most, there's also a level of realistic a realism you have to have with yourself. Bro. Can she say no 25 times? Can she say no 50 times to guys buying cognac, Hennessy? Because each guy that approaches her is going to come back with better game. And how do you fit in those guys? Are you going to measure yourself against those guys? Are you going to be insecure? The fact that this guy's probably got a better bag than you, a better car than you. And would you express that to her? That's the most important question. Would you tell her, listen, I don't feel comfortable with 10 guys approaching you? And then she's going to be like, well, what does those guys have to do with me? You don't feel comfortable with them approaching me, but what does that got to do with me?
But for me, one thing about me, bro, like, I don't care if you have a better bag than me and stuff like that. I don't compare myself to you. I just know, I will never say I'm better than anyone, but I am the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I look better than niggas, I smell better than niggas, I taste better than niggas. I'm
just better than niggas, bro. I get that.
So it's just
I
like,
get that. You have to
if
have
your
that
bag's
mentality.
better than mine, bro, like, it doesn't matter to me. I'm working to get there. If you're already there, like,
Yeah,
props
bro.
to
Like
you.
I'm too
Like,
busy working on my own
yeah,
grass to see
like,
if yours
props
is
to you.
greener.
I don't have time to like compare
that.
myself a lot of the times. It's just like I'm focusing on me
Yeah.
and like trying to be better than I was the day before, something like that, right?
Yeah, bro. But
Yeah.
you know what the crazy thing that I've picked up on personally is that that's a lovely space to be in, and I've been in that space where I just don't give a fuck about what anyone's doing except for myself.
Yeah.
But that all changes. I promise you. I will say this with no shame. That all changes once you get a girl, because you will tell yourself, "Listen, I'm not comparing. I'm not doing this," but you'll see it. You'll know this is the real world, my nigga.
Yeah.
And she just turned 18, so she's at her peak.
Yeah.
You know, she's got the titties are out, the ass is popping. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Niggas are on her like flies, bro. Niggas with Mercedes, 25-year-old niggas. And there's this someone said this the other day. They said, if you see a yacht, maybe let's say a waterfront or wherever, and there's a big party going on, you'll see there will be maybe 30 girls and there'll be like 10 gents there. And all those gents will be around the age of about 35 to 40. Because for him to get on that boat, he had to work his whole life, build his whole business, you know, get the bag like that to get on that
Yeah.
boat. And all those girls who are there just got bought on because they have a nice tits and ass. If we're being real about it.
You have to have the money, the
You know what I mean?
status.
They turn 18, my boy, and they are in there. They turn 18 and they're on that yacht, and you wait your whole life to be on that yacht. And you know, be realistic about it, bro. If all her friends are on the yacht and the guys like bring all your friends, because one thing about niggas is that they will take as many friends as, like, if you want to bring your whole friend group, you can bring
If
your
they're
whole,
all banging, you all getting
you know what I mean? You can bring your whole friend group. Whereas
8 to
girls are
10s.
different.
Yeah.
Whereas girls are different. Now, if her friends are going, she's gonna want to go. Let's start there. But she's not gonna go because, let's say, she respects your relationship and she loves you a lot. But how are you gonna feel? You know, you're gonna allow yourself to feel like a useless motherfucker when you're not.
Like a softie. You're still grinding.
Bro,
but then
you're
like,
18, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
You're
know
like,
what I mean?
that guy's 35, but I want to be there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or better. You know what I mean?
I want to be the one hosting the yard party.
Yeah, exactly. I want to own the boat.
Yeah.
Bro. I want to own the boat. But my question is, when you get to that level, when you get that yacht, when you get that thing, are you gonna? Okay, I can't even. Are you gonna take other niggas' bitches like that? You know how it feels to be us.
Yeah.
Would you do it? I would like. It feels shitty, but I would. But it's survival
bro,
of the fittest
but, like,
nature. It's a jungle.
Bro, even for me, like, if my girl's interested in another guy, it'll be like, for me, if she's like indecisive about me,
Yeah.
like, I'll be like, nah, I'm out.
But could that not be you just being insecure?
Yeah, it could be. Like, it could be me being insecure, but it's like, I'm 100% in you, and then you like 50-50. Like, yeah, you understand how that feels.
What if it's just in your head though?
It can be just in my head, but like, why? If I'm not getting, like, a girl does certain things to give you that assurance, bro.
Facts. I get that. Yeah.
So it's like, if like she's giving you like those vibes, like, hey, I'm not 100% in this. Like, certain things you can tell when the vibes are off, bro. Like, you text the girl, hey, how was your day? She's like, good.
Yeah, if she wants to, she'll do it.
Yeah, stuff like that. So I'm like, if I had that money and status, it all depends what the girl wants. Like, for me, it's always like what the girl wants. If she wants to be with me and not with him anymore, I can't help that. But then I wouldn't date her just because she was in love with this guy, apparently.
Yeah.
Now I come in for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I show her lifestyle. Now she's in love with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to ask you a question, bro. Who's your favorite artist?
Nah, for me it's Drake, bro.